2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here comes KJ Osborne out of his end zone. And they can't bring him down. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. First and 10. He'll get this out wide.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They motion the slot man left. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on downs.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
What a big play there for New England. 33 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Strong. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, May. Quick throw, taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
York, good on the extra point. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll push ahead to the 21. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Hill brought in motion. A shotgun snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to get the football at their own 23.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Throwing is May. Samuel there to make the catch. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. His first touchdown of the new campaign. York now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he gets this up close to the 40. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's a give to Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Once again, it's Achane. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Achane, a first down, and then some. Give them 16 there, and a first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From the gun, here's Tua. It is brought in the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put them in a good matchup, let them go win, and give them a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
third and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now it's fourth down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Tua gonna throw. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here now, third and 5. Now it's Tua. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Run play here with Strong, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man downfield, it's Debo. Will score. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, New England. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They send him right out of the slot. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 20. Good for a Patriots first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession, If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. On second down, it's May. His throw left side is complete. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To throw now, May. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing on second down, May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. New England going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Third and long.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing now is May. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
York's kick is good. And the Pats get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's 2. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff line.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is May. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On the carry, here's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Miami.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A run up the middle with Achane. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
In motion, it's Waddle. And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Slot man in motion left. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Now a run on first down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's within the 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now May. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, New England.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They get 24 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Here's May again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Now, Achane. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Now a screen set up for Achane. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through three. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Here's May. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll run here. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll run. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up third down. From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. lead.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They snap it to Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. First and 10. They'll run with Strong. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That one taken in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. May to throw on second down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Tua, going to give it to Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Throwing is Tua. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Now a give on the ground. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Here's a third down and 4. May gonna look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over. This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Again, it'll be Stevenson. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. They'll try and run. And here's Stevenson. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Cade Jordan on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Getting paid. People are